confirm Dag's identity. Once Stuart is sure the teens are good guys, he opens the door and lets them all in, although he's worried about having a vampire and a zombie in his bunker. Dag promises it's fine and goes to shut the trapdoor, only to suddenly hear a scream. By the time he comes back, he's appalled to discover Petra and Ned are eating Stuart and Mrs. Miller. Dag gets ready to fight, but Petra convinces him to stick with them since it's the only way they can survive. Hours pass and they try to chat for a while until Petra questions Dag's feelings for Lorelei, saying he hesitated to save her. Dag denies this, but Petra points out that if he really cared about someone, he would just jump right in to save them. At first Dag keeps Ned busy by distracting him with a laser pointer, but as time passes, they realize that the longer Ned goes without eating brains, the more he regains his intellect. Petra learns that Dag and Ned used to be friends, but Dag doesn't explain why they drifted apart. Then Dag starts to worry about his family and wants to go out to check on them. When Petra reminds him of the alien threat, Dag says that they can starve Ned long enough for him to come up with a plan to defeat the aliens. The next morning, the teens climb out of the basement, only for Petra to immediately collapse under the sunlight. Dag quickly removes his clothes to cover her, saving her just in time. At that moment the aliens show up, so the trio agrees to split up and meet back at the school. When Dag tries to run away, he accidentally stumbles into a clothesline and falls to the ground as an alien approaches him from behind. Moments later, Petra and Ned make it to the school. Dag arrives shortly after still with no clothes on and he tells Petra how the aliens ignored him on his way there. Ned theorizes that the aliens only detect the inorganic matter in clothes, so not wearing anything should allow anyone to sneak around the aliens without being noticed. Afterward they go to the cafeteria to have something to eat, and Ned tells his friends he became a zombie on purpose. Dag gets very judgmental about Ned's choice, but Ned remembers how Dag thought he was cool back in middle school. Embarrassed and angry, Dag confesses that he admired Ned's hacking skills back then but didn't want to keep hanging out with a loser, causing Ned to leave the room. Dag leaves as well and Petra goes looking for him, only to find him sulking inside an empty boiler. They chat for a while and share their vulnerabilities, causing